This is NBC6 Breaking News.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jackie Nesper along with Jawan Strader. You're looking at Broward Superintendent Robert Runcie, who's about to talk about the National School Walkout Day.
That's right. He's about to talk here in any moment. He is joined by school board members as well to talk about the walkout today that happened all across the country. And it looks like he's talking. Let's listen to him.
Nora Rupert, our Vice Chair Heather Brinkworth, School Board member Dr. Roslyn Osgood, School Board member Lori Levinson, and our School Board member Robin Bartleman. All right, so again, thank you for coming in this afternoon. Wanted to just provide a media update on today's events across the district with our students. Today, across the district and the nation, students have clearly made their voices heard. They are working to transform their anger, their grief, their concerns over the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School tragedy into something positive, into a wave of activism and calling for change in this nation. As superintendent of this great school district, and as a father, 3 daughters, and a member of this community, I am extremely proud of the efforts of our young people. Their efforts so far has brought about change here in the state of Florida that several weeks ago we never would have thought possible. We saw that materialize in Senate Bill 726, which put some restrictions on access to guns, provided resources for improving school safety and security, and greater investment in mental health services across our school districts in the state. So we have continued to support our students and their rights to peacefully and lawfully protest. Our district has supported our students' rights to express themselves and carry peaceful protests across the district. We provided a letter of guidance to our parents as well as to our schools as to what type of actions that they should take during the walkout. Again, we encourage our students to stay in school, and we encourage them to contain their protests, if possible, to our school campuses. But we're also realistic and recognize from what we were able to learn from social media what was being organized. So we did have student groups and situations where students left campus. We worked to make sure that they were safe, that they were accompanied by administrators and staff throughout the district. And I'm happy to report to tell you that everything was done peacefully. No incidents that I'm aware of. I want to commend our law enforcement agencies and municipalities for their continued support in helping us to ensure that our students were safe throughout today's activities. Today's activities marked a major milestone, I believe, for our students in this community as they move forward in the healing process and, again, turning their grief into action. So, again, we appreciate everyone's help, everyone's support in this. We had, I think, about the majority of high schools had some walkout activities. Others had activities at the schools, and we saw different things across the district. You know, I would say that today was a great teaching and learning opportunity for our students. We always stress that our kids need to develop critical thinking skills.
You've been listening to Broward Superintendent Robert Runcie talking about today's activities across Florida and, quite frankly, across the nation. He said today was a day to teach and to learn for the students here of South Florida, and the students made their voices heard loud and clear.
That's right. He said that there were no incidents that they were aware of. All the marches were peaceful, and of course we will continue to follow this developing story about the marches that went on, as well as the arraignment of Nicholas Cruz. We have a lot more on the NBC6 News at 4 o'clock, and you can always go to the NBC6 app.